The reviews have just landed for Rockstar Games' latest masterpiece, Red Dead Redemption 2, and one look at Metacritic tells you all you need to know. Gamers are in for a treat, and most likely this is going to be the best reviewed game, not only of this year, but probably of the entire generation. And wouldn't you also know it? Red Dead Redemption 2 also hits native 4K on the Xbox One X. There's a lot to talk about in this video, so let's get into it, shall we? What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And you know, I almost feel bad for any other game that had its eyes set on Game of the Year. You know, the God of Wars, the Spider-Mans, the Forza Horizon 4s, the Celeste, the games that have really high scores on Metacritic that everybody likes. But honestly, there's just no other choice. You know exactly what's going to get Game of the Year. Just scrolling through the pages on Metacritic and reading the reviews, it's almost a foregone conclusion at this point. So, hey, I'm sorry, God of War. I'm sorry, Spider-Man, Forza Horizon 4. You picked the wrong year to release in, because I think Red Dead Redemption 2's got this on lock. Now, currently, as of recording this video at like 9 o'clock in the morning, Red Dead Redemption 2 sits at a 97 Metacritic with 71 critics in on the PlayStation 4. A 97. That would make it the best reviewed PlayStation 4 game this year, and also the best reviewed PS4 game ever. That's right, higher than God of War, higher than Last of Us Remastered, and every game that's come out on the PlayStation 4. And there's a good chance, if it stays at a 97, that's probably going to be the benchmark for the entire generation. But it's not just the PlayStation 4, because the game also is available on Xbox One. And the Xbox One version sits at a 98, so 1 point higher. Of course, not as many reviews as the PlayStation version with only 25 critics. But still, it is the highest rated Xbox One game of this year and the highest rated Xbox One game of all time. It's pretty damn crazy. They're 1 point apart. And if you actually scroll down through the reviews, it is literally 100 after 100 after 100 after 100. It's impressive. I've never seen anything like this before. There's really not a single bad review except for one, I believe, from Slant Magazine, which gave it a 7. But you can just keep on scrolling and you keep on seeing the 100s and just reading some of the bylines, like Red Dead Redemption 2 is a landmark title for storytelling, open world design, voice acting, and immersion in video games. The hype being created for Red Dead Redemption 2 and the expectations of the passionate fan base made a part of me believe that Rockstar Games could never deliver on all their many promises. They did, and then some. All these reviews read like love letters to Rockstar, and I'm not going to read in the entire reviews. I see the score. I have the game pre-ordered. I can't wait to play it on my Xbox One X tonight and get into Red Dead. I just finished Assassin's Creed, so I'm ready to go on another adventure. My God, I didn't expect this. I think I predicted a 95 in my Metacritic prediction video, and this is 2 points higher. 3 points higher if you take the Xbox One X version. We'll see if it stays this high, but Game of the Year seems to be a foregone conclusion at this point. And, Sony had put out some bangers this year with God of War. Microsoft had Forza Horizon 4, which is, the greatest racing game ever made. And it really doesn't seem like any of those games are going to stand a chance at the end of the year when these awards come in. You can already tell it's going to be Red Dead by a mile. Reading some of these bylines here, they all talk like it's the greatest video game ever made, the greatest video game of the generation, a new benchmark for open worlds and, video game worlds themselves. Pretty crazy stuff. But then there's also how the game performs on the different consoles, right? We have 4 consoles, because this game's not available on PC. If it was available on PC, clearly the definitive version of Red Dead Redemption 2 would be there. But it's not out on PC. They haven't announced it for PC, although there are rumors that it'll be coming out sometime in 2019, which makes sense, because you're going to have all the PC crowd buying the game on consoles to be a part of the conversation. And then when they do release it next year on the PC, everybody's going to rebuy it again. So they basically double dip. Smart move by Rockstar, if you ask me, to kind of get extra money out of a game that clearly looks like it cost hundreds of millions of dollars to make, and we know it was a 7-year production. So basically you have the Xbox One X, the Xbox One, the PS4 Pro, and the PS4. And in a move that a lot of people didn't expect, Rockstar actually achieved native 4K on the Xbox One X. That's right, native 4K, not checkerboarded 4K, not fake 4K or FAW 4K, which some people say, but literally native 4K with a solid lock at 30 frames per second. And I'll actually read you what Eurogamer wrote in their article today, have it linked in the description as well. And they go on to say, if you're looking for the very best Red Dead Redemption 2 experience, Xbox One X is the go-to platform for this game. Rockstar's stunning technological achievement runs at native 4K on the X and also delivers the smoothest performance. Bearing in mind just how Rockstar is pushing current-gen hardware, that's a stunning achievement. Now, I'm not really one to talk about resolution. I've been enjoying all the games on my Xbox One this entire generation, even when earlier in the generation it wasn't up to par in comparison to the PS4. I was playing those blurry games in 720p and enjoying the hell out of them. I just like playing video games. But I find it really impressive to what Rockstar was able to achieve with the Xbox One X, and it basically clarifies or proves why Microsoft made this system in the first place. You had the weaker Xbox One against the stronger PS4, and they were just getting destroyed in every digital Foundry face-off. It wasn't so much about the games, it was about the resolution, and Microsoft had to do something. And both Microsoft and Sony decided, hey, mid-gen upgrades are the way to go. And clearly it worked out in favor of both the Xbox One X and PS4 Pro. Both of them are selling incredibly well. We know the X is the highest selling unit for the year for Microsoft. Individual SKU, not in totality. And this right here just proves why it was a good idea, because I couldn't imagine a scenario where Red Dead Redemption comes out, Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, and the only console you can play it on is the base Xbox One, because the base Xbox One, according to Digital Foundry, is not so good. It says here that, as expected, pixel counts on the PlayStation 4 resolve at the de facto standard of 1080p, while the Xbox One S, quantifiably the lowest quality experience, delivers just 864p. I mean, they literally tell you it's the worst experience you could possibly have while playing the game on that console. They go on to say the effectiveness of Red Dead Redemption 2 Temporal Antialiasing scales in line with the pixel count, so while PS4 passes muster, Xbox One S looks blurry and grainy, with a particular impact on the quality of foliage and shadow rendering, which is perhaps not surprising, as Microsoft's machine is only managing 66% of full HD resolution. By extension, the resolution scaling between Xbox One and X is unprecedented. The enhanced console is designed to quadruple the base machine's pixel-pushing output, but instead, Red Dead Redemption 2 is delivering a 6.2 boost to resolution, with further improvements on top of that. So it's pretty crazy. This might be the biggest gulf we've seen between an X version of the game and an Xbox One version of the game. And I, for one, feel that Microsoft is validated in the reasons why they created this system. Because when you have Digital Foundry saying that the base Xbox One is quantifiably the lowest quality experience, that's not good. And you won't hear a lot of Xbox gamers talk about that today, but I'm going to. So I would imagine today you're going to see a lot of Xbox fans throw in the native 4K and best place to experience Red Dead Redemption 2 in the faces of PlayStation fans, especially ones that have been championing the PS4 Potato, as they call it. But they won't mention how bad the Xbox One version is because it's the black sheep of the family. It's the red-haired stepchild. It's the worst console out of all of these, and it's been that way since it launched in 2013, and nothing's going to change. We don't talk about the Xbox One. We only talk about the Xbox One X because we like to live in a world where every Xbox gamer plays on the Xbox One X, but we know that to be false, as most people play on the base PS4 and the base Xbox One. So what's the takeaway from all this? Well, looks like Red Dead Redemption 2 is a masterpiece, judging from the reviews, and it plays best on the Xbox One X. And if you have an Xbox One, maybe consider grabbing one of those deals from GameStop where you can pick up the system and the game, because it's not a very good experience, judging from what Digital Foundry is saying, on the base system. Anyways, guys, that is the video for now. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you really excited to finally play Red Dead Redemption 2? And what system are you going to play it on? Are you going to play it on the Xbox One X, the PS4 Pro, the PS4, or the Xbox One? I'm really interested in seeing what console everybody is going to experience Red Dead on. For me, it's going to be the Xbox One X. So let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it out on Twitter and social media. Tell a buddy about it, would you? And hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.